And last one for today. Last one for today. Let's do a bit of Friday reaction, Andy. And we have two of them here. We can choose one. One for today and one for next week. We can either do Aglaea, or we do the downfall of starrail OG support. I guess this one got released earlier, so yeah, let's watch it. Why not? All right, let's do some reaction then. The most incomplete character in all honkaistarrail. Aglaea apparently 10 minutes.
After I saw Aglaea's gameplay reveal, she genuinely became one of my most anticipated characters to ever be released in starrail.
Oh, well, not me
because
though.
when Remembrance was first announced to be a playable path, I was really interested in how they could manage to create an entirely new archetype of character, and Aglaea...
I mean, I think it got leaked like months ago that the new mechanic's gonna be summoned. So I don't think I would be surprised by that.
Potential of having Memo Sprite summons incorporated into designs. While Remembrance Trailblazer is great, their gameplay doesn't come...
I would expect the summon just to be like another follow-up attack, right? Like instead of having follow-up, it's just the summon. Like nothing different really.
To Aglaea and her Memo Sprite Garment
Which is
Maker,
now they
are
have
designed to play off of each other's mechanics, fully justifying the need to have two characters in one. Well, now Aglaea is playable, and she does deliver on the coolness factor, but unfortunately that is majorly overshadowed by a glaring design flaw. Let's talk about the one thing that has ruined Aglaea's reputation.
So hold on, let me up the quality. Why is it so low? Oh my god, 480 for this. What the fuck?
As a playable character, how it should have been avoided, and what's left for Hoyoverse to do now to potentially fix it.
Aglaea apparently.
Aglaea's kit has a lot of moving parts that make it seem complicated, but it's not that bad when you understand it. Here's the quick and simple gist of what she does. Aglaea's attacks mark enemies, allowing Garment Maker to target the same enemy while also generating
do ult and spam normal, and that's it really. That's all I know.
Aglaea's ultimate activates her...
Wait, what the fuck? Whoa.
Her enhanced state, enabling her enhanced basic attacks, which actually count as her and Garment Maker
blade, bro, literally blade.
Aglaea's second ascension phase further increases her damage output by making both attack stats additionally increase with her speed. At her peak, she's an insane DPS, but the catch is that at the end of a countdown, Garment Maker disappears, which also resets her speed and subsequently her attack for the next time she's summoned. However, this can be avoided completely if you manage to recast Aglaea's ult.
What is going on today? What?
Before it expires. In the ideal scenario, Aglaea also never needs to use skill points,
Wi-Fi.
Since her technique automatically summons at the start of battle, and then Garment Maker just never disappears. This all sounds good until you see that her ultimate costs a monstrous 350 energy to cast, beating out the second place of 240 by a sizable...
Whoa! How much? 110 more energy? What the fuck is going on? Whoa.
The difference between Aglaea being able to recast her ult or not is staggering, as being at full speed stacks at the start of the timer lets you get
how do you regen energy then?
Her to snowball into one of the most powerful characters in the game. We've certainly had other ultimate reliant characters in the past, but the difference for a character like Rappa is that even if she has
damage, what the fuck, 1 mil for that?
Basically at full power. Meanwhile, Aglaea is forced back into this ramp up period if she even has a single moment of downtime. And when we look at the potential ways to achieve ult chains...
I'm guessing reason why energy is that high because the summon also regen energy, right? So I guess if both regen the same energy, then 350 divided by 2, I guess invalid. That's always kind of high.
Very unforgiving. Sunday is the clearest solution, having full action advance for both Aglaea and
basically just fucking Robin,
as well as 20% max energy on his ultimate. He gives Aglaea literally every stat she wants, allowing her to ramp faster and have more consistent
when the summon support buffing summon DPS.
Similarly, 40% max energy on her ultimate, while also fulfilling the healer slot.
I do need another 5-star healer really.
Is the universally powerful Robin, who especially synergizes with Aglaea because her action
Robin just synergizes everyone, man. It doesn't fucking matter.
Joint attack counts as 2 actions for Robin's own energy regeneration. If you don't have these characters, Aglaea's premium upgrades also provide workarounds, with her first Eidolon giving 20 energy on her and Garment Maker's attacks,
and her signature
light cone granting
light cone, bro.
This is different from speed that comes from buffs or equipment, which don't multiply off of each other. So this base speed is significant because it interacts with her percentage-based speed stacks and the 6% from the Memo Sprite relic set, which in turn lets her get more energy from more attacks. Now, characters getting buffs, even significant ones from 5-star allies,
Okay.
signature light cones, and eidolons, is nothing new to Starrail. The problem is that the
old
difference
standard.
between having them or not is so much more perceivable with Aglaea because of
Okay.
the stark contrast between her having access to ult chains and not. Good free-to-play or budget options are basically non-existent.
Wait for you, I thought there's one. I guess light cone is not really much, right? Because, you know, like, this is like the remember patch, so there's not much light cone you can get. Next patch is gonna be a free 5 stars, so that's that to work with. What else? Support. We don't come support, right? If you playing meta, then I would expect you to have fucking Sunlight Robin. I think this Lacon. Hold on, let's see Lacon. He does put up Lacon for a bit. Yeah. Increase. Okay, increase base speed. Increase crit damage. So basically, what's increase speed? That's pretty huge, right? Memos right. Crit damage kind of fine. Increase basic attack damage. I think all that is fine, but I think you can also do free to play. I think you can. I think you really can. Really, it isn't too bad, really. Hold on, where are we again?
Being their base kit until now. Exactly why her good free-to-play or budget options are basically non-existent. I've genuinely never once thought that a limited 5 stars Eidolon deserved to be in their base kit until now, and that's specifically because Aglaea's entire design paints a picture that points out exactly why her low energy regen at E0 is the actual problem, even though there are other ways she could have been fixed. Aglaea's 4th Ascension trace lets her retain 1 stack of speed when Garment Maker disappears, which is nice, but is honestly very low impact overall. But I generally have no idea what that means. If Aglaea was able to keep more of her speed stacks in between ults, then the problem would be much less severe. Sure, she'd lose some DPS from having downtime, but she wouldn't be completely nerfed like she is.
Is the downtime that bad? I don't think it's really that bad, right? It can't be that bad, bro. Well, having downtime from ultimate, that's just fucking far, right? She's still T0. So, you know.
But I actually don't think this would have been the right solution, or at least I can understand why her ramping mechanics.
It's a downtime not that long, then nothing is.
This design reinforces Aglaea's role as a sole DPS carry for the team. She demands all of the team's supportive resources to work at full capacity.
I mean, what? Hyper carry? What you mean, right?
Like a more extreme version of how Acheron demands the team be filled with debuffers to charge her ult. I honestly think the sharp fall off Aglaea has is an interesting addition to her.
Come on, man. Can I watch the fucking video in one go?
That makes her more unique and exciting to play, but it's the unreasonably high barrier to that condition that makes it so much worse. What's
the difference between you have to regen energy for Aglaea versus you have to inflict debuff on enemy? Because what? I don't know, that's both sound the same, right? The only way for Acheron to do damage is from the ultimate. And to get ultimate, you have to charge with debuff. For Aglaea to do damage, you have to regen her ult. I mean, in a consistent biases, right? She have an ultimate form, unlike, you know, Acheron, where she have only like the ultimate, the thing, you know. So Aglaea does do damage on ultimate in the long run, I think. And like, you know, same as fucking Acheron. Every fucking support just buff the DPS, so I don't know what's like really different here. Both really sound the same. Acheron's still fucking broken. And if you apply that to Aglaea, right? Both really the same, just playstyle a bit different. But like the base, I guess what gameplay is still really the same. Acheron need debuff, Aglaea need buffing herself, so that's the same really.
That stands out the most would seem to be the 350 energy cost. If it was lower, ultimate.
Okay, okay. He mentioned 350 energy costs a lot, and the gameplay I have seen, it just bro spamming ultimate. Like, are you sure that's a problem? I don't have Aglaea. I don't know how it feels, but are you sure that's a problem? Are you sure that's a fucking problem? Because from what I saw, 350 is like fucking nothing for Aglaea apparently.
chains would be easier, and the reliance on energy support
Or
would
I guess he
diminish.
had fucking
The high
Ho-Ho
cost
or
makes
like
it so
Robin
to
or
use
whatever
flat
to regen
50 energy
her
regen
energy.
is objectively worse than the 70 granted by the 20% of max from Sunday or Huahua. But this in and of itself actually makes sense for her design. It was just used wrong. I mean,
Used
look at
wrong.
Firefly, who previously held the slot for the most expensive ultimate requirements and has a similar countdown timer for her enhanced state.
And
Of
the E
course,
just
her
regen
energy
60%.
regen functions very differently, as she gets 50% from each regular skill and can't generate any from her enhanced attacks, but the high energy cap actively discourages pairing her with energy supports. It's completely opposite that Aglaea wants Sunday and Huahua because of her high energy cap, yet Firefly's energy economy is already so self-sufficient that having boost.
Ooh, okay, now this is a good comparison. I like the fucking Akron. Okay, ooh, hold on. I think Firefly Kid. Well, hold on. So both have. Okay, let's do like a what is it? A simplified comparison. So Firefly have the ultimate form, same with Aglaea, right? But for Firefly case, her ultimate form remains there, and she don't have to. What's the word here? I would say it's like it's fundamentally similar yet very different. For Aglaea, when she do the ultimate form, right, she still have to do another one to basically remain inside the DPS form. Whereas for Firefly, she don't really care about energy that much. Basically the ultimate state would be like Firefly form already, right? The what is it called again? The standard state, the one before she have to go into the ultimate. I don't think that's really necessary. I don't think that's really like something. It's just there to like, I don't know, make her feel a bit more normal, you know. I don't know what, I really don't know what to say here. I want to say something though. It is stuck on my brain, but I can't fucking describe it at all. Could it be better if Aglaea kind of function the same as Firefly? With like the ultimate form, you just stay there. You don't really regen energy from it. You don't have to get energy either. But that would mean the energy cost would be low as well, right? Since you can't regen energy during ultimate form, then 350 would be fucking just kill Aglaea right there, bro. If she ever have to regen energy again. But I think that would just make her gameplay maybe more boring, right? Just because I don't know, me when two characters have the same gameplay yet different playstyle, I guess. I don't know. What the summary here from all the nonsense stuff. Firefly, I guess it's just a bit more broken than fucking Aglaea or something. Yeah.
For it just won't contribute anything. Aglaea's kit, meanwhile, doesn't have anything similar in forms of personal energy generation. Her enhanced basic plus garment maker's attack totals 30 energy, the same as a typical skill usage. And although she can launch a lot of attacks, having to ramp up in speed first makes it very difficult to reach that 350 threshold. So with Aglaea clearly being designed around her speed, having a massive 90% speed increase at full stacks and attack buffs based on her speed stat, it doesn't make any sense that her most needed stat from allies is energy and not speed or action advance. Forget the 15% damage.
Okay, hold on. Alright. I just kind of realized something. Her optimal teammate is Sunday. And Sunday boost the Aglaea action advance. Would that fix the energy problem? Because she's now with the high speed and be able to just instantly action. Would the energy be a problem anymore? Because he would just instantly regen a lot of energy, right? Normal Aglaea plus the summon. Like 40 energy, Sunday boost, do it again, whole ultimate, regen 70 or something. So overall, I think Aglaea might be fine. I don't think the energy might be problem though. Right? Let me see here, hold on. Because if she have very low speed, the energy might be problem. Because she can't do that much action. But since her kit really based around speed, I think that's fine because she does so much. So by the time that the ultimate mode go down, you just instantly go ultimate again. I don't think that's maybe a problem. I don't know, man. I don't have Sunday or fucking Aglaea. I don't know how the fuck this gonna work, but that's what I'm guessing.
Damage buff. The additional on-hit energy from her E1 is, without exaggeration,
Me
the final
when
puzzle piece that
me when I need to pay to play the character.
Attack counts as both
True.
Aglaea and Garment Maker attacking. It goes from 20 energy restored to 60, and Garment Maker's solo attack goes from 10 to 30. This completely solves the issue by letting Aglaea be the one in charge of
just
her
pay,
own
bro.
energy
Just
economy,
fucking pay.
justifying the high energy cost, becoming way less reliant on energy supports, and most importantly, definitively scaling the best off of action advance. She should be the one to generate enough energy for her own ultimate and be able to get there with the
that's kind of true,
support of
right?
allies letting her launch
Kind of
more
a
attacks
point.
to accelerate her stacking speed and damage. Her current partners would still undoubtedly be the best options for her damage output and consistency, but she should at least be able to make the most of her own kit with more budget options for action advance like Bronya and Remembrance Trailblazer. Now, I do think that—
Oh yeah, okay, true. I guess kind of true. Yeah. Her team does feel a bit. Let's say pay to win, right? Sunday limited, Robin limited, Ho also limited. But let me see here. Define like I guess budget. Because if you roll for let's say Aglaea, right? And if you're a meta player, I would expect you to have Sunday already, plus Robin as well. Ho might be not, but changeable for someone else like I don't know, Geiger, Lingsha, Aventurine. I don't think the energy from Ho is that. I mean, it does matter, but I don't think it's gonna change much really. In the long run, might be, but in like the short run, I don't think it really does change anything. But like let's say, what I'm guessing he's saying budget is like the newbies, right? Then sure, Aglaea is not really like new player friendly. You do need a lot of investment on her, but I guess the investment did pay off. Fucking what? 800,000 damage here. Holy damage. This is what? This is pure fiction, right? Yeah, it's pure fiction. So you know, damage is insane for the investment you're putting in. And as a newbie, if you are just rolling waifu, then just roll waifu. But if you are a newbie, want to go meta, then I don't know why you fucking roll for Aglaea even when you don't even have the broken support. So what I'm saying here, what else? In case for people who just fucking fuck with war, just roll for everyone. Who cares, right? And sure, yeah, I guess getting alias like, bro, you fuck around, you find out, right? So you know, I guess it is what it is.
that it would be way too hasty to say that we should be concerned more future characters will end up like this, because Aglaea has a totally new type of hypercarry oriented design and has very unique stat demands, but locking so much energy behind her E1 genuinely does ruin for me what would otherwise be a really solid and interesting kit design.
Okay.
I want to also acknowledge that Aglaea's problem as it is wouldn't be nearly as pronounced if it weren't for a complete lack of good 4-star options. Like when we look at all the other recent DPS carries of Acheron, Fei Xiao, the Herda, and all the break units, they have access to really good teammates that aren't limited 5-stars.
Oh no, this is not fucking P-Fiction. This is a fucking new event, isn't it? This is a new fucking event. This is a fucking P-Fiction. Oh my fucking god, I got debated.
Access to really good teammates that aren't limited 5-stars. Acheron has Pela, Fei Xiao has Hunt, March, and Moza, the Herda can use Mini Herda or Serval, and Break has Harmony Trailblazer. Sure, their premium teams are a good bit stronger, but they at least have these synergistic options available for those who need to use them. Aglaea, on the other hand, has nothing. Tingyun only gives Aglaea a 1/7 of her max energy on a 130 cost ultimate, and no meaningful speed or built-in action advance. Bronya gives full action advance, but only for Aglaea or Garment Maker, and with the low energy regen at E0, you're just not getting enough value from that extra attack. The 4-star support.
Okay, now this is more of a valid point here. No free to play option to fucking do support, right? That's true. Really true. It does seem very fucking broken. But in case, let's see here. In case for Super Break, I think it does kind of function the same. There's not really that much free to play Super Break support. Aside from the Trailblazer, you have to get Runway. You have to get Lingsha. Lingsha. I don't know. You can put Gallagher there as well. Functional, but not as great as Lingsha. You have to get Runway for sure. I guess Runway also function as Sunday, right? For Break team. So that's already a 5-star that you have to get. I think you can replace Robin with the Trailblazer, right? The RMC one. And the healer, just fucking put anyone, bro. I don't think matter.
Boards that can grant speed, Hanya and Asta, can't even really be considered to begin with because their 2-turn speed buffs will instantly be considered.
And for the follow-up team, you have to get Sunday. You have to get Robin as well. So every mechanic in the game does require you to have one more 5-star you have to get instead of the DPS. Follow-up, Robin, Break, Runway, any other team, Sunday, right? So it's just always this one unit that you have to get to make the team playable. And there is one more that can be free to play healer. It doesn't matter, but the one more support or sub DPS, RMC does fit into the thing. RMC does fit, not as great as Robin or I guess any other, but it would still fit though. Still functional, I think.
Consumed and barely have any lasting effect. If there was a 4-star character that could grant an ally and their memo sprite extra energy when attacking, even if the rest of their kit was relatively weak, it would still make Aglaea more reasonable.
It would be great though if you have a really free-to-play option for every team, but
so far,
catch a game,
very few, if
can
any,
be a
4-stars. Just the Remembrance Trailblazer as a free-to-play unit. To remind you, version 1 had a banner 4-star in every patch, and version 2 had 3 4-stars with 2 free-to-play characters. Not so fun fact, 4 consecutive patches with no new 4-star.
As I'm blind, it's always been at most 3 patches between. I mean, yeah, having more 4-stars is fine, but how much of them are fucking playable, right? Genshin, for example, here. They have so many 4-star, but are they fucking playable as well? Are they usable in meta? Let's go from here, right? Yukon not usable, Luca not usable, Lynx usable, Griffin, low tier duty, Hanya, Suiji unusable, Misha unusable, Gallagher usable, March usable, most usable. So what? 1, 2, soft 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6, like Sammy 5.5. All these are usable, right?
Mind you,
and we're not getting much 4-star even.
In every patch, and version 2 had 3 4-stars with 2 free-to-play characters. Not so.
And then compared to fucking Genshin, right? Let's see. Leona usable, Xinyan useless, Roselia, but kind of fall off now. Yanfei useless, Sayu useless, Sarah useless, Soma useless, Goro still usable in your team. Yunjin, yeah, I think it's still usable. Cookie got buffed by Denro. Hanzo unusable, Cola unusable, Dorian unusable, Candice unusable, Layla unusable, Faruzan still usable, Yaya unusable, Mika physical, Kave unusable, Kira unusable, Permet unusable. Like, look at the Genshin, right? Yes, you have a lot of 4-star, but are they unusable? No, they're not. They're fucking useless.
A previous video on how 4-stars have become better designed over
time. More 4-stars didn't mean that. More 4-stars didn't mean that they will become more usable. No, this doesn't mean that. It's just more slop to get, bro.
I ended the video by saying, if a slow drip feed of them is what results in them having good designs worth using,
I mean, that's good.
I'd take that any day. But I really didn't expect the release of Amphorius would go like this. A new area introduces so many characters, which is why it typically is the prime time to release new 4-stars, but with the...
Come on, man. It's almost end already. Fuck off. Come on.
Flame Chasers, it unfortunately looks like non-stop 5-stars, at least as of now. Previously, I didn't think having more 4-stars made that much of a difference, but I see now that without them, certain characters can become completely lacking in the teams department. Again, it's way too early to think this is a sign that more characters will have shameless and greedy designs.
Shameless and greedy design. Wow. Oh, fuck
The
off.
day, skipping Aglaea shouldn't be a big deal for budget meta-focused players, but this does expose some of the underlying issues with the current state of the game that I hope the Starrail devs can recognize.
Okay. Oh, come on, man. It's like 5 seconds
Still
left.
will enjoy using Aglaea because she's so different, but it is really unfortunate for those who are looking forward to her and don't have access to the necessary characters. I hope you found this video to be interesting or insightful. Subscribe for more
Alright, I guess it's
honkai-starrail
fine.
discussion
It's not too
videos,
bad.
and as always,
There's like, of course, some downsides to Aglaea, but I don't think it really matter. It's just that if you newbie want to grow with Aglaea, expect her to be playable immediately. Brother, do some research, man. Do some fucking research online. Holy shit. Long story short, you need some more goddamn 4 stars. I mean, yeah, sure, but I think you're getting enough jets to get 5-star, right? I don't think that's really, needed. I mean, like, that sound like what do you call it? Corporate glazing, but like, I'm saying the fact here, you're getting enough jets to get a 5 stars. If you plan out your gacha good enough, then you can get them. Or they absolutely realize this problem, they created it and try to sell the solution. True. Spinning fact here. Truth nuke, man. Truth nuke. All 12 of Pranos here being 5 stars should be legit insane. Oh yeah, the all 5 stars, right? Hold on. That's true, the all 5 stars. Yeah, that's all 5 stars. Yeah, not wrong. He's not wrong. This guy's not wrong, man. That's true. That's very true. Holy shit, that's true though. We need Asta or to tick down based on her own turn. No idea what that means. What word is that? The next 4-star of one first is just healer, not harmony, nothing to help. I mean, it's healer, right? It's fine. We saw healer, buff good, link shot just insane. Her whole also insane, right? The fact that it's just healer doesn't fucking mean anything though. Nowadays, right? Nowadays, healer, I just harmony part 2. Alright, sure. That's a reaction video for today. We are saving this for next week. So yeah, good enough video. Some insight into Aglaea character. Go like and subscribe to the guy. Yeah, good video. Yeah.